Hello and welcome to Byju's Exam Prep IAS, presenting to you the daily quiz for 3rd of December 2022. But before we begin, let me remind you to join our official Telegram channel by clicking on the link given in the description box below. By joining this channel, you will have access to daily quizzes, important current affairs updates, and also updates on our latest initiatives and workshop. So do join our official Telegram channel now. Now let us begin and take a look at the first question for today. Which of the following places are best known for coastal red sand dunes? Number 1, Erramatti Dibbalu in Andhra Pradesh. Number 2, Theri Desert in Tamil Nadu. Number 3, Padubidri Beach in Karnataka. Number 4, Puri Beach in Odisha. What is the context? This particular article in today's The Hindu newspaper talks about Erramatti Dibbalu near Vishakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. See, this site has coastal red sand dunes and is believed to have been formed thousands of years ago due to sea-land interaction. Right? These coastal red sand dunes comprise of a mixture of sand of 40 to 50%, silt and clay of another 50%, with oxidation responsible for the unique red color. Please remember that this site, that is Erramatti Dibbalu, was declared as a Geo-Heritage Site by the Geological Survey of India in 2014, and also the Andhra Pradesh state government has listed it under the category of protected sites in the year 2016. This particular site needs to be protected owing to its geological, anthropological and also archaeological significance. It is said that it is important to study the impact of climate change in this particular site as it has seen both the glacial as well as warm periods. It is also important to remember here that such sand deposits are rare and have been reported only from three places in tropical regions in South Asia. Those are Teri Sands in Tamil Nadu, Erramatti Dibbalu in Vishakhapatnam, and another site in Sri Lanka. An important point to remember here is that these red sand dunes do not occur in equatorial regions or temperate regions. These red sediments here are a part of the continuation of the Earth's evolution. These represent the later Quaternary geological age. Now coming back to our question, the right answer here would be 1 and 2, that is option C. Also, let me tell you what is common to the Padubidri beach in Karnataka and the Puri beach in Odisha are both of these are blue flag beaches. Let me know in the comment section what blue flag beaches are. Moving on to question number 2. How many of the given statements with respect to the Champaner Pavgad Archaeological Park is or are correct? Number 1. It is included under UNESCO's list of World Heritage in Danger. Number 2, it is a place of worship and continuous pilgrimage for Buddhists. Number 3, the site represents both Hindu and Muslim architecture and is known for the Islamic designs from before the Mughal era. What is the context? This article in the Indian Express newspaper today has a reference to the Champaner Pavgad Archaeological Park. Now, if you're new to UPSC preparation, you might dismiss this article as a political news. But these news snippets could have some information that is significant for your examination. To make sure you do not skip any such article, do follow our daily current affairs initiatives on our YouTube channel and also on Telegram. Now talking about Champaner Pavgad Archaeological Park. See, this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it is located in Panchamahal district of Gujarat. This archaeological park includes the remains of settlements dating from prehistoric to medieval periods. Right? This area was conquered in the 13th century by the Khichi Chauhan Rajputs. Later, the Turkish rulers of Gujarat conquered the hill fortress in the year 1484. In short, it is an early Islamic pre-Mughal city and its architecture shows the transition between Hindu and Muslim traditions. Now coming back to our question. Statement number 1 becomes incorrect because it is not a part of UNESCO's list of World Heritage in Danger, but yes, it is a World Heritage Site. Statement number 2 is also incorrect. It still operates as Hindu and Jain pilgrimage destination and also houses the Kalika Mata temple. It is not a Buddhist pilgrimage destination. Now coming to statement number 3. Statement number 3 is correct. The 14th century temples in this World Heritage Site and also water retaining installations, together with the later capital city's religious, military, and agricultural structures, represent both Hindu and Muslim architecture. Also, it is known for the Islamic designs from the pre Mughal era. Therefore, the right answer to our question would be option A, one statement only, since only statement number 3 here is correct. Now, let us take up question number 3. Which among the following statements best describes B-21 Raider recently seen in the news? Option A, Russia's unmanned combat air vehicle. Option B, a bomb detection device indigenously developed by the DRDO and the Indian Institute of Science. Option C, a long-range strike stealth bomber developed with nuclear capabilities for the US Air Force. Option D, Russia's first long-range nuclear-capable strategic bomber. What is the context? This snippet from the Hindu newspaper today has a reference to the B-21 Raider and hence this question. See, the B-21 Raider is a strike stealth bomber being developed for the US Air Force. This long-range stealth bomber is developed with nuclear capabilities as well. And this is making a debut after years and years of secret development. Please note that this B-21 Raider will be a key component of US's three-pronged nuclear triad to support its deterrence policy. The US nuclear triad includes silo-launched nuclear ballistic missiles and submarine-launched warheads. This B-21 designation also signifies the aircraft as 21st century's first bomber. It is believed to be world's first sixth-generation aircraft. Therefore, the right answer to our question would be option C. Moving on to question number 4. Consider the following statements with respect to Earth Observation Satellite 6. Number 1, it is an ocean observation satellite. Number 2, its payloads are of great significance to India's blue economy aspirations. Number 3, it carried the Argos, a communication payload jointly developed with France. Number 4, it is a part of the joint project between NASA and ISRO to co-develop and launch a dual-frequency synthetic aperture radar on an Earth observation satellite. How many of the given statements is or are correct? Why this question? This article in today's PIB talks about Earth Observation Satellite 6. See, EOS 6 is the third generation satellite in the OceanSat series. This has been launched to provide continuity services of OceanSat 2 spacecraft with enhanced payload specifications as well as application areas. Please note that this aims to improve the applications and some additional data sets such as monitoring the sea surface temperatures. Now this EOS 6 is carrying 3 ocean observing sensors. Those are Ocean Color Monitor, Sea Surface Temperature Monitor and also Ku-band Scatterometer or SCAT-3. All of these 3 sensors have their own importance for India's blue economy aspirations, right? Now also this has an Argos payload. What exactly is this? See, this Argos is a communication payload jointly developed with France and it is used for low power energy efficient communications. Now coming back to our question. So Argos is a communication payload jointly developed with France and it is used for low power energy efficient communications. Now coming back to our question. Statement number 1 is correct. It is an ocean observation satellite which has been launched to provide continuity services of OceanSat 2. Statement number 2 is also correct. All the 3 payloads, which are ocean observing sensors, are of great significance to India's blue economy aspirations. Number 3 is also correct. It does carry Argos as a payload. But statement number 4 is incorrect. It is not a part of the NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar mission or NISAR. Therefore, the right answer to our question would be option C, 3 statements only. Now let us take up a previous year question from Prelims Paper 2017. With reference to Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference on Housing and Urban Development, consider the following statements. Statement number 1. The first Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference on Housing and Urban Development was held in India in 2006 on the theme Emerging Urban Forms, Policy Responses and Governance Structure. Number 2. India hosts all the annual ministerial conferences in partnership with ADB, APEC, and ASEAN. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? The Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference on Housing and Urban Development is an intergovernmental mechanism for collaboration and cooperation in the field of housing as well as urban development among the Asia Pacific countries. Right? This was established under the aegis and support of UN Habitat. Now, this question here was asked in the context of 2016 summit. The 2016 summit's theme was emerging urban forms, policy responses and governance structure. So this was not the theme of the 2006 summit. So statement number 1 is incorrect. Now, under this mechanism, the ministerial conference is a biennial event and not an annual event. So statement number 2 also becomes incorrect. Therefore, the right answer to our question would be option D, neither 1 nor 2. Moving on to the fact of the day for today, which is Silchar Silhet Festival. What is the context? According to this article in the Hindu newspaper today, the first ever festival to celebrate the cultural ties between the Barak Valley region of Assam and Sylhet segment of Bangladesh has begun. And that is why we've taken up this topic for discussion. See, this festival is being organized in southern Assam Silchar town and underlines the commonalities between India and Bangladesh. But why is this festival being organized? See, the year 2022 marks 75 years of India's independence, which is a historic significant event that permanently changed the lives of inhabitants on both the sides of the border. This year also celebrates the 50th anniversary of liberation of Bangladesh from Pakistan. So this festival commemorates these two significant events. Now please remember that this festival is being organized by India Foundation under the aegis of Union Ministry of Culture in association with Bangladesh Foundation for Regional Studies. This festival becomes significant because Sylhet and Silchar both share significant cultural ties, and this festival will further strengthen people to people connect between these two neighboring countries. That is all for today. Thank you for being with us. Keep watching and keep learning.